let's talk about something that is a real struggle. It's a real difficulty in coming through this transitional time. We have, up to this point, been managing our being through our five senses of this human form. And all the while, these five senses, through all the eons of time, have been allocated and pretty much dedicated to the great endeavor to survive. So we have been trying to survive as a species for the longest time. And every time we are activating our visual sense, our hearing sense, our auditory sense, we are actually activating out of a need to be safe, a terror and fear, the sense of foreboding, or anywhere around this corner something could actually take me out. So our desire to stay alive has fully activated our five senses in the pursuit of survival. That means that even when we are trying to enjoy life and be part of everything else that's going on in this beautiful world, we are still in that vigilant, highly vigilant state, which means that the entire system is being activated through its limbic system, the fight, flight, faint response. And when that is activated, even when the subtle little moment comes in of pain or anxiety, the moment that is activated, our bodies are flooded with all the stress hormones that are literally killing our being. So if we are to decide that we're going to stay inside of this use of our being to survive, and yes, it's been fabulous, it's brought us to this point. But if we are going to stay in it, it's going to kill us. So our survival mechanism is going to kill us. So how do we do this? This is just ludicrous. We got to this point, and this is how we got to the point. We got here because we learned how to grab, to be greedy, to be ungracious, to kill before we are killed, to take everything so that there was, just in case there was some kind of lack or deprivation. So it's got us to this. And now where do we go? If we are to take the next leap now needs to be in a whole different frequency, in a whole different way of being. Not survival, which the first three chakras of our energy system pretty much have been activated inside of. Feeling safe, feeling like we can trust and belong. We've created all the structures inside of that to make sure that we do, with our punishment systems and lock-up systems and everything else that we've done, all the rules. And the third chakra about our sense of place, but we are okay in the sense of place of where we are if, and it always depends, if, and this system is collapsing all the time. We build it up and then it collapses because someone breaks the rules, heaven forbid. So the system goes up and down, and so do we. We really battle to stay stable because of this fluctuation of dependency, reliance, and survival energy. Our next shift has to be into thriving. Has to be. We cannot even begin to say we are managing and we're going to continue to manage. We are not managing. We are being managed through a system that is too old. It's really a little bit like upgrading our computers, and all of us who are so resistant have the opportunity to get a new computer or to put in a higher processing unit. But this actually is what we need to do too. We need to upgrade. So our system that we need to go into is thriving energy. How delightful is that going to be? And imagine we begin to use our system, our five sense system of our being, now to be in the delight of this life, that we can see, smell, taste, touch, and listen to that which delights us in the deepest gratitude and appreciation for this glorious planet that we're living on. Wouldn't that be a switch that would be quite remarkable? And then we would be allowing ourselves to shift our awareness all the time into a different sense of who we are and how this world is and how we fit in and how we connect with everybody else. Now, this would be a sweet spot and a sweet space for us to come in. And oh my gosh, wouldn't it be easy? Well, unfortunately, it's not so easy because these codes that we've created have become so rigidly embedded. We think, well, okay, then if I make an effort, I make some affirmations, I make some plans, I do all these things, and I'm purposefully really trying so hard now to live the better life, to be the better person, to choose from a higher space of consciousness, and I'm going to do this. The minute I'm starting to think in that way, in my purposeful must-do space, I've blown the fuse already. It will not work. Our wiring is a default system. And the minute we start creating a process, the saboteur in us is going to sabotage that completely. So just mark that one off. That's not going to work. How is it going to work? It's going to work in one leap of awareness. One leap. Just one flick of a switch. It's a light turning on. And the light that will turn on is love. Compassion, kindness, forgiveness, honoring, integrity, accountability. Imagine that. Beautiful energy that we can access through our heart. And if we can elevate this energy into this space, we're going to have exactly what we need to come into a much cleaner, more beautiful, more delightful energy space. This is going to be the way we're going to do it. And so how? Because we love to do the how, because we're human beings, we love to do the how. How are we going to do it? We're going to do it because we're going to hold the space together. It is going to be a momentary switch of awareness once enough people can constantly hold the space of love and light. So enough of us can hold it, we can switch this consensus reality, this consciousness. It's going to be a delightful time to be alive. And for all of you who are out there and working with light and working in love and working in peace and harmony, so much strength to you. Continue what you're doing because you are making a great difference. Don't get discouraged and don't get lazy. Okay, so that's my little happy thing that I need to tell you, and may you be lovingly held, heart and soul connected, guided, clear, and here. So much love.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together